Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso here on SABC3. Once again, Happy New Year! Now, our next guest is an emerging multidisciplinary artist. She goes by the name of Lesego Seoketsa, who goes by the artist name Azania Forrest, who has caught the attention of the art world through her first solo exhibition, Uthethathethwano, an opportunity she received through the Orms Circle mentorship program, which gives women identifying artists stronger industry visibility, expert mentorship, and access to a professional network. And she's joining us this morning to share more about her exciting journey. Welcome and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Lesego, what a journey you've had. I mean, it's just totally so inspiring. I mean, I think about just your story, just stemming out of Springs and to where you are today. Tell me right now, if you had to describe the feeling that you have when you reflect, what would that feeling be?
It's incredibly confusing, exciting, a mixture of both because, you know, Springs is such a small town. And then coming to Cape Town, you know, like the contrast even in landscapes, how Springs is so flat and it's just grass and Cape Town's is mountains, oceans, and it's like, so it's been, It's been hugely dynamic, but so too has the way that you express your artistry, being the multidisciplinary artist that you are. Let's talk about that. Yes, so I studied fashion design at school, but when I was studying fashion, I realized that I actually love photography. You know, so it's like I liked capturing clothing, and I think it only grew from there. Then I started like going into more expression through photography and fashion, which became like an artistic practice. So it's like it's just evolved from like studying fashion and just it became this whole like multidisciplinary thing.
Wow. Talk to us about your exhibition, your solo exhibition, Uthethathethwano, which translates to Xhosa negotiations. Take us through the inspiration behind that.
Yes, so my mom's side is Xhosa, and I really wanted to pay homage to my mom's lineage, like the maternal side of it, because my story is centered around women farm workers, women farmers. Right now, there's a whole story about like land reform. And I'm really touching on those subjects because these are real issues that affect even like our economy. So my work is really inspired by how do we reach a level of like poverty alleviation through equal distribution, but also not causing wars and actually communicating and starting conversations between people who own the land and those who want an in. How do we find a middle ground of negotiation and how do we comb out our conflicts of the past? So
Isn't it just so incredible, Lesego, how art has the ability to take such complex matters and such complex issues that we deal with in the socio-political landscape and be able to express them in the simplest way that people can connect with?
It's incredible. I think that's why art becomes then spiritual, because you get a message just by looking at an image. Like visual stimulation can actually give you the story. So I think that's the brilliance of art in itself, and I'm really trying to find my way to communicate better. I'm so glad with the mentors that have helped me and have shaped my eye, you know, to get into communicating these thoughts through images. So,
You are only 25, going on 26, and you have achieved so much. You've just touched on some of the mentors that have helped you along the journey. Just name drop for us, just there for a second. Okay?
Lauren, I think her same name is Tennyson. I can't pronounce it. But Lauren, Yonela Makoba, Lekgetho Makola, he's the head of the Market Photo Workshop in Johannesburg. So I've really had the best mentors, you know, like they really shaped and gave me so much insight. Yonela is the previous winner as well, and Lauren is a lecturer working at the Orms School of Photography. So it's like I've got people who are skilled and who know what they're doing. They really took me from Springs, you know, into Cape Town. Molded me.
Well, let's talk about the skills that you've picked up through all of these different mentorship programs and engagements. The Orms Circle mentorship program in particular, what sort of skills would you say you've taken away from that?
So Lauren put me in school. Like she taught me photography 101, how to set up studio lights, how to understand like lighting, you know, and shadows, and how you can create a picture through light. Like it's so crazy, and how a person's face can change because of how you position those lights. So she taught me so much of that, like the technicality, how to improve my quality. Because when I came here, I was like, I didn't know anything, but now I'm going back like, oh, I have a skill. So I think this mentorship really, I came here like from Springs, kind of knowing nothing, and I'm going home with like a sense of education, a sense of like, apart from the exhibition, I got so much like enrichment in terms of knowledge,
But you're not going home just yet, because you have awesome opportunities presented to you. It's 2021. We're all about new goals, you know, achieving what we put our minds to. Let us in on what you have planned now. What are you working on?
Also, right now, I'm currently working with fashion designer Sindiso Khumalo. I'm assisting her to design her latest collection coming up. She's doing so great. She's like killing the game. And I'm also part of a mentorship with Orange Culture.
Is that in Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes, I'm part of that mentorship, like creating my own designs. So they're guiding me through that. And it's the clothes that I'm gonna make are gonna be sold through the folklore. So they're based in New York. So it's kind of like I'm just going through a whole lot of like mentorship, like learning, gaining skill, and refining myself.
Yes.
So
I love you, Lesego.
So fond.
I really do love you. I think that what you've spoken about today has been so profound. In just a few minutes that we've had this chat with you, you are hugely humble. It's so beautiful to see. And I think you are so appreciative of the opportunities that you have gotten, and recognize the fact that you're not able to do this sort of thing on your own. It takes a community, and it takes collaboration.
It does.
You're going to be seeing and reading about her a lot.
A lot.
Over here. Over
there.
Everywhere. Thank you, Lesego.
Thank you so much. Thank you.